Hey guys, it's Sydney.
And Andy.
We're back. We took a premeditated, we discussed we were going to take a month long catch up on life, do all the things that need to be done.
Yeah,
And somehow there's still things that need to be done, but that's show business.
yeah,
The show goes on.
yeah, it never stops.
It really doesn't. So I don't even know. The last time we talked was probably beginning of February,
After the Super Bowl, right?
mid-February. Yeah,
Yeah. Did we talk after the Super Bowl?
we did.
How embarrassing that.
We
Yeah.
talked about it, and quite frankly, I'm so past that. I don't want to even go there again. So we are participating in Lent. So what did you give up?
Well, not much.
You did,
Cookies.
and you broke it,
Yeah, but I'm back
but
on.
now you're back on.
Yeah. Oh, it's
So
not my fault that girl showed up with the Girl Scout cookies. What could I do?
you could have said no.
But
That's
I
the whole
told
point
them,
of Lent.
but I told them weeks before, I'm like, where are these cookies? When are you going to be around with these cookies?
I need them
You know,
before. I need them.
hey. And then she showed up like a couple days before.
And what are
What
you supposed to
what I
do?
got to do? You got to eat them.
You got to eat them.
So, but I'm on it. I
I,
just go a couple extra days.
and that's fair enough. That's like
That's
my dry January
the
journey.
best I could do.
I have given up fried food and it's been kind of difficult. Not that I eat it like a lot, but when I'm out with my friends, like, let's get fries to share. When you get a sandwich and there's fries. And then I asked for potato salad once. I went away. I was in Florida. And they had an option for potato salad on the side. So of course I'm like, oh, this is perfect. And
With mayonnaise.
no, they brought me fries. So I had to resist the temptation.
Why did they bring you fries?
I think she accidentally made a mistake. So I had to say, I'm so apologetic,
Hmm.
but I can't eat that. So anyway, and I've also added something in just because I always take it too far. So I started working out early at least once a week. I've honestly been doing like twice or three times a week. I've kind of been liking it.
No, my God.
I'm not back on this.
I told you I get up at different time if I'm 20 minutes closer to the house or yeah,
Yeah.
I don't get up in time to do anything like that. I don't know how anyone could have that kind of even on a Saturday when I have nothing to do. I lay around for like 3 hours before I work out.
Yesterday I got to go into work late, but I had already like my alarm went off at 6:30 and I was like, "Oh, like I'll just go back to bed." And it was probably like 1 minute and I was like so excited to wake up and start my day. I like had like 4 cups of coffee. I was bouncing off the walls, did a little workout, made a day of it really. So that was fun. Anyway, other than that, I mean, business as usual. Life is good.
It's a pain in the ass. Let's be honest, it's a pain in the ass.
I love everything.
Yeah, well, you're young yet.
I am. I just
Let it wear on you another 25, 35 years and see how you feel.
I've been giving off very good energy lately though. Everyone's been telling me. I just have like a really good, what do they say?
Yeah,
Aura to me right now.
yeah.
My tan has stuck. Everyone's saying I look tan. I'm embracing my natural curly hair again. We're going back to me. It's up in a bun because it's like it hasn't been washed in a week, so
Fantastic.
don't mind that. But anyway, let's get into the good stuff. I think we should start with the Olympics because that was like a fun,
That was a good two
that was
weeks.
good. If we
It
can't
was a
have
good two
an
weeks.
Eagles Super Bowl win, we can at least have the Olympics.
Yeah, the US had a good showing. I mean, I think they won their most medals ever for a Winter Olympic game.
That is what they
Yeah,
said.
and then I mean, of course the hockey,
That was so
women's
fun.
women's and yeah, the men's was just incredible.
The men's was, I loved everyone woke up so early on a
Yeah,
Sunday and is
yeah.
like talking to each other, watching the game.
So what do you think about them going to three on three in the extra?
I think
It's
it's fun.
yeah.
I don't have a
I
problem
think
with
it
it.
opens up the ice and it makes it
Yeah,
yeah.
good competition. I think
Yeah.
it's, yeah, that doesn't bother me like the NFL overtime does.
What?
I just don't like the way the NFL
Like
does
you
overtime.
well, the game's got to end sooner or later.
I
So
guess, but
yeah, and if the NFL's ideas during the regular season, if you don't can't get it done in this amount of time, then yeah, hey, that's your problem.
and
You deal
that's
with the tie and see how what the ramifications are.
yeah. So the Olympics were an exciting time. What was your favorite
So
thing to watch?
I like watching the luge and the bobsled and the is it the toboggan? Yeah, I like them sports. Of course, everyone loves curling.
I love
I don't know why
curling.
everyone
That's
loves
my
curling.
favorite one.
It's like people just can't get enough of it. They just, you know,
I think it's just because it's something so niche, like
the thing I don't like and it's not that I don't like it. It just it doesn't appeal to me.
curling.
No, the skiing, the long distance
Oh,
skiing.
I mean,
It just
yeah.
doesn't. Yeah, I get it. Then people are doing some, yeah, they're pushing their bodies to the limit to do what they're doing, but
I like the one where they ski and then they have to shoot and then they ski again. I don't know what. I was like out one night and like that was what they had on at the
yeah,
bar and like everyone was like into it and watching it.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. It's like unique. It's something you don't see every day. So yeah, I would say that might be my top contender. The curling, there's actually an Olympic training facility in, I want to say Downingtown or
Really?
Exton, yeah.
For curling?
hmm
Really?
Yeah, and while we're on this subject, this brings me to a good idea. So my friends came up with this idea that for our 30th birthdays, we have to like do the most outrageous thing, like just something you would never do on an ordinary day. You can't just have a party. So Paige wants to go to medieval times. I'm thinking now maybe I should rent out the curling facility and we should have like an Olympic curling day.
That's probably gonna be expensive.
Well, yeah, but it's everyone's 30th birthday. We
You might be able to build a pretty
Paige is
long.
getting a box at medieval times. That's probably gonna
Yeah.
run you a pretty penny.
I don't know. That'd be neat though. Yeah,
Yeah, so anyway,
it'd
that's
be.
just a
I didn't
dream of
realize there was an
mine.
Olympic training facility there.
That is what someone told me not too long ago.
Huh.
Yeah. So in other not normal things happening, the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, I watched a little. I didn't watch a lot. It doesn't like that tournament kind of. It's kind of before the season starts. It's like that tournament that the NBA has in
Yeah.
season. Like it just man, it's enough. Just yeah. Now. I watched some of it, and last night I was
Well, of
watching.
course.
Last night I was watching, and yeah, it was pretty exciting. Yeah, I mean Harper's home run was incredible. Yeah, and that stadium went berserk.
But
Yeah,
they couldn't do it.
they couldn't do it, and yeah, there was just some weird, quirky stuff that happened in that with the U.S. Like, their manager said something about like they had already moved into the knockout stages when they really didn't, and then they ended up losing that game and needing help. They lost to Italy, then they needed help. I think they needed Italy to win the next day for them to get in, and it kind of worked out in their favor. But uh,
Interesting.
Schwarber looked pretty good there, and Harper looked pretty good, and uh, Aaron Nola pitched for Italy, and he looked pretty good. He had a pretty good outing.
Why did he pitch for Italy?
I guess because he's Italian. So yeah,
Okay.
one of his relatives or
All right. I don't know how I feel about the World Baseball Classic. I heard some things that made me just be like, why are we doing this?
yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It's just all about the money.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And like there was something about the injuries and what happens there.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
It's
Like remember a couple years ago, Turner played in it And he had an amazing World Baseball Classic, and we thought he was going to have an amazing year, and he had a horrible year.
I'm not
So you
surprised.
never know.
No, I don't think that's any predictor. I just think, honestly, it's a waste of money. But isn't everything?
So, not to change the subject, what are we on to next? Or are we still on the Baseball Classic?
We're still in the baseball classic because we're 10 days away from,
Okay.
what do they call it? Opening day.
Opening day.
I know what it's called. I couldn't think of it. And that is very exciting to me. I think once I went away and came home and then we had the 70-degree days, I was like, all right, like this is
It's
it
starting
for
to get
me.
baseball season. Yeah.
And now it's like a bit cold again, but if there were baseball on, like daylight savings is really helping. I feel like me again.
All right.
But I think baseball will be another good addition to all of this.
Okay.
What did you want to talk about next?
Well, I didn't know if we were going to talk about are the Eagles on your list?
No,
Not at all.
I don't want
Is
to
that
talk
next
about
week?
them.
All right.
That's
I'll
next.
have to remember
There's
this till next week.
entirely, just write it down. What a concept. What would happen if you just wrote it down? There are entirely too many things going on with the Eagles and football and trades. There's a lot going on, and I just don't think that we can throw it in here. I want to do it right. So, next week, we're going to talk about the Eagles, the NFL trades, things like that,
Okay.
and March Madness, one of our favorite times of year.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing me to bracket.
Of course, that's what I'm here for, really. So, we made our brackets. We're not going to spoil anything this week.
The tournament will be yeah, starts
Yeah, it
tomorrow.
starts tomorrow.
If anyone
And
wants to know, Jack lost to Joe. What a joke them two are.
I mean,
Embarrassing. All right, go ahead.
okay. All right. So the Flyers keeping the embarrassment going, I suppose. Just super
So
inconsistent.
yeah, they had that rough stretch in February, then they came back and they looked pretty good for 2 or 3 weeks. And now,
They're 3-4-3 in their last
yeah,
10.
yeah,
So I
just
think the offense just
yeah.
isn't doing it. There's holes
And
in the defense.
I think the goalie would be pretty good.
I think so
I like
too.
the goalie.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I just
They
think,
just need to be more consistent on offense.
yeah.
And that,
And
yeah,
they're like tight games, but they're
yeah,
not closing the games. They're
yeah.
not getting the
Well,
job
you
done.
can see they're being outshot. Like they're being
Yeah.
outshot in every game by large margins.
So it's not the worst news to come back to, but it's also,
Oh, I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs, and that was something we were really hoping they would do.
well, life is full of disappointment sometimes.
So it be.
That's what, that's one thing I remember you saying.
Yeah, it's full.
I also, I was telling this story, yes, not this story, but someone was telling me something, and then I was telling someone else, and then I was like, you know what? My dad would tell me in that situation, you gotta be tougher than that. And then I like envisioned, like, I could hear you say those words so clearly to me. Gotta be tougher than that. And you were so real for that because you really do have to be tougher than that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You have to be tough.
The world is not a nice place.
It's not like mean
There's
either,
nice
but
people in the world, but really, what I tell you this all the time. Most people just worry about themselves and their small group.
yeah.
And as soon as you get out of that group, you're just in the way.
Not even about other people, but just like when things happen to you, you need to be a bit more resilient than that.
Yeah.
Life goes on.
Yeah. Like it's not the end of the world.
No, you're
People
gonna be
people
okay
go through worse things every day.
every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's some good perspective to have. I really like that. Anyway, so back to sports, the Sixers, kind of along the same lines. I feel like we're living
They have what?
in the same,
Maxi's out for a couple weeks with a hyper, some kind of something in his finger,
He has,
damage.
that's a shame because
Yeah,
he
because
has
he's
been
having an amazing
doing
year.
very,
I
very
mean,
well.
4 or 5 starters are not playing. Embiid, Maxey, Paul George.
Hmm.
It's just
They're 4-6 in the last 10.
yeah, they're bad. They're right in that. I think they're in the play-in right now. Like if the season ended, they would be in that play-in tournament to see if they
Yeah,
could get into the. I think, yeah.
who knows? I
But
mean, some
again,
games are so high scoring. They're like
yeah,
140 points, but then other games they're like in the 90s.
the better games are in the 90s.
You think?
Yeah,
Okay.
better defensively,
I
better.
don't really
Yeah,
do basketball. I'm not going
it's
to
better
lie.
defensively when you watch. Like I think it's better to watch a defensive game than just running up and down the court.
Do you think?
Yeah,
Okay. I don't know anything about that.
yeah, 90s, low 100s.
To me, they're always running up and down the court.
Well, they are, but 90s, low 100s. Yeah.
Okay.
When you see teams scoring 140, 135, that there's no defense being played really.
And that's all there is to it.
Yeah, you got to play defense.
Have to.
Yeah.
Um, so tell me, we're talking about the trades next week, but you were very insistent that we talked about.
How Max Crosby got done wrong.
I know nothing about Max Crosby.
Don't even be paying attention to this stuff. You're down there
There are so
lollygagging around on vacation, not reading the news, not caring.
I live in my own world. No, I've been seeing there are just so many things happening. I literally can't keep
So
up.
yeah, there's a lot when free agency
It's
starts, there's a
insane.
lot of stuff going on. But the Ravens, they have this period in the NFL, it's called legal tampering. It's a couple days before the season starts. The new league year starts. That's free agency and everything, right? So the Ravens in the legal tampering part of the season of the new year signed Max Crosby to a contract. They flew him across country. The general manager and the head coach never met him. They walked him around the stadium for 5 hours before they came to him and told him, "Yeah, we don't think it's going to work out," and they sent him back.
So
And then next day, they signed the defensive end from Cincinnati.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, they made a trade for Crosby,
And then they left him.
and then yeah, because in that little legal tampering area, that trade is really like kind of in limbo.
So it's not real.
So yeah, if they couldn't, like what I think they did is if they couldn't get Hendrickson, they would have just kept the trade going. But as soon as they realized they were
They
going to
could
get
get it.
Hendrickson, they
So what's wrong with that?
it's kind of shady. It's kind of shady to do to a player. It's kind of shady. It's just
I think out of all the things that happen in the NFL,
it's shady.
that falls like really low on my shady stuff that
I don't
happens in
know.
the
I'm
NFL
not
list.
like when the Eagles sign a free agent, right? The first guy that meets when he walks into the stadium is the general manager or the head coach or both of them at the same time. Sometimes the general manager meets him at the airport.
Okay.
It was just a shady deal. Like they did that kid wrong from the very beginning.
And did he speak out about this?
Yes, he
Like,
did speak out saying it was weird and it was like I don't understand how you think it's just okay. All right, let's move on.
I think I'm not fully understanding the situation.
Let's just move on.
Well, I want to
No, I'm done. We'll
understand.
talk about it later.
See,
This
and
could
now,
take all night.
okay, did he get put on a team?
He's back with his old team.
Okay. See, to me, this is like no harm, no foul. It just didn't work out. That's life
But it's kind
sometimes.
of like he maybe could have signed with another team.
If,
Or a different team might have traded for him. And he might have been
but
because
this
he's
seems like it all happened within less than 24
what
hours.
was like 48 hours, but the NFL moves fast.
It does.
right? So
Really does.
that's what I'm saying. They took advantage of that and held that guy in limbo so they could do whatever they wanted.
And
They're just shady. Listen,
listen,
it's Chris's second favorite team. They're shady, and Chris loves it.
no, I'm not saying I agree with that.
That's what it
As
sounds like to me.
I no,
No harm, no foul. We
morally,
fly you around the
morally
country.
that is wrong to me, but the NFL is an organization who doesn't have morals. Any other
No, you're
time they do things, it's like whatever, it's the NFL.
you're
Who
right.
cares? So
They're
I fully
morally
expect
bankrupt.
anything less.
Yeah, they're morally bankrupt. I agree, and you're
It's a
right. Maybe I
corrupt
maybe
organization.
maybe I thought that they would do.
Usually I would be the one saying something like that, and you would tell me what I just told you. So I'm not sure what's shit. Maybe our dynamic's changing
I don't
here.
know. I don't know. I just thought that
We
they
took
did
a
the kid
break
really bad.
and you got soft.
I just thought they did the kid really bad.
No, and that's upsetting. And maybe if I would have,
I mean, I like Max Crosby. Don't get me wrong. I just
okay,
thought
what team? I
from
haven't.
the Raiders.
Oh, okay. Maybe I did see something about that.
Yeah, you probably did, but you were probably, going to the beach.
Someone's a little jealous. I hate to break it to you, I leave for another vacation next
Of
week.
course you do. Why wouldn't you? I
Yeah,
mean, you've been at work for the last 10 days. It must be killing you.
it kind of
You
is.
know who it kills?
Wow.
Yeah, it kills.
I know.
I,
I
s-
feel bad.
I swear to God, I wish I could record her when she gets into her work sucks mode. It's too funny.
I think once she's like in it though, she obviously when you're first starting out at a job, you don't have as many benefits as people. Like the more and more you work there, the more benefit. Like eventually she'll have a lot of time off.
Yeah, it'll all work out, but
Not
listen,
nearly as much as me, but that's on her.
I get it. I'm just saying it's kind of funny to listen to her.
Yeah, she's hysterical.
Yeah,
Funniest girl I know, really.
yeah.
Wish she were here, you know.
She's in Westchester.
Both of those girls, too busy.
Oh, Megan's got that dog, takes up a lot of
A
time.
lot of time. Do you have that new thing I got you?
Yeah, it's over there. I
Mm,
didn't put it up yet.
all right. I
I'm thinking
found
about
him
it.
a minted, I don't even know what it was. Coin from the Eagles or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Want me to get it?
Only like 500 of them in the whole wide world.
Yeah,
So that was a good find on my part
I like it.
because we've talked about this before, but I'm not buying new things this year and I am almost 4 months in.
Nothing though.
Nope. And how does that make you feel? Did I make it further than you thought, or this is still doable for me, you think?
Well, yeah, it's of course you made it further than I thought. How did you not buy anything new?
It's hard. I want so many
Like
things.
if you need something,
Okay, if there's something I need, obviously I have to get
but
it.
you're just not buying junk.
I'm not doing clothes,
Like
like
this
cute
junk all over
household
the
items.
house.
Yeah, like I need nothing. I have everything I need. So it's been hard though. You know, my sisters love to shop. They're always sending things and I want them, but I can't have them.
And then what, you got to go thrifting and looking for
I have to thrift it, and chances are I'm not finding it there, but
them?
that's the whole point.
Is
Like,
that eBay or you don't do eBay?
I can't do eBay. I'm banned.
You're banned from eBay?
Megan's actually banned from eBay, not me.
How do you get banned from eBay?
I don't know if this is confidential. Hopefully, eBay doesn't come for me now, but Sam, her boyfriend, had put a pair of sneakers on eBay, and Megan jokingly bid like $1,000. And that is a big no-no on eBay, so they blocked her for life. She's banned
For life?
for life. Funny part is, I'm not even kidding.
Oh my
That's
God.
real. She's banned. So I'm kind of boycotting eBay on her behalf.
All right, I'll boycott them too.
Yeah. Stick it to the man when you can. So yeah,
I
that's
don't think I've
another.
ever bought anything off of eBay.
Really? That's surprising because I feel like you could get all of your Eagles stuff off of eBay.
I go to the other guy. Amazon.
That's the worst thing you could do.
Well,
You got to delete that.
he said they got a lot of stuff.
They have a lot of stuff. I had to remove the app from my phone actually
I
because
don't use it that much.
you don't. And if I ever needed something, I could say,
Yeah,
"Hey,
and no
did
one would
you
know what
order
you were
that?"
doing.
I wouldn't do it though, because that would be morally wrong. So yeah, I'm really excited for us to be back in action.
Yeah.
I feel
So
like
what are we gonna do next week? You're gonna do it away?
no, I'll do it before I leave
When do you leave?
Thursday.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, so we'll talk all things NFL and March Madness. I can't wait to tell everyone about our bracket. And if you can imagine,
Our brackets will probably be destroyed by the time we talk
they
next
will be,
week.
and ours are complete opposites, probably, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We probably have nothing similar. We should actually compare once we're done this.
All right.
Yeah, so we're excited to be back. If you guys have any suggestions on what we can talk about, please comment them. We're open to anything. Although things were kind of picking up with
Yeah.
baseball back in action.
It was a nice break.
It was. I think we needed it.
I kind of took a break from sports, like the 2 week sabbatical. I didn't really watch the Sixers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a lot of stupid TV.
And
I
now we
just
have
kind of chilled out.
minds
Yeah,
and energy to do this.
my mind a blank slate.
Not mine. Mine's like
Yeah, you guys think
never
too much.
stops. Yeah, it's a problem. But anyway, so we will talk to you guys next week. Can't wait. Anything you want us to talk about, drop in the comments, like, subscribe, tell all your friends.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for listening.
Have a great week. See
Go
you. Go
birds.
birds.
Bye.